What's going on YouTube? This your man's Mo coming back at you. Alright, so I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about who beat you down. Alright? And this is a question for all my people out there that's gone through something and experienced something, and because of somebody else tearing your spirit down, you were beat down, okay? And I'm gonna give you an example of that. And I'm gonna ask you the question again 2 times. Who beat you down? Who beat you down? So I'm gonna give an example of myself, all right? And maybe some of you guys can relate to it. Maybe some of you guys can't relate to it. But I came up in a single parent household. My mother raised me, but my mother she didn't love my father, okay? She resented my father, all right? And I came out looking just like my father. So what do you think happened in turn? Well, guess what? A lot of the flack that she may have wanted to give to him, I end up catching a lot of that, okay? I end up catching a lot of that flack, you guys. And like I said, some of you guys may be able to relate to me when it comes to this, and some of you guys may not be able to relate, you know? Maybe your beat down came from somebody else, but I'm pretty sure it came from somebody that was close to you, okay? No matter how that situation may have come about, everybody's got different stories. But back to my story. And so throughout the years of my upbringing, I was constantly being torn down by my mother. And I'm not here to talk bad on her name or anything. You know, I thank her for supplying me with a roof over my head and giving me the basics in life, okay? And giving me life. But some people are not equipped to be parents, all right? Some people are not equipped to be loving, okay? Have empathy towards you and be caring about your feelings and not wanting to tear you down. But to make a long story short, you guys, this went on for years, okay? And because of that, I started to feel a certain way about myself. And I didn't know that I was doing it. I didn't know that that's what it was that I was doing, okay? But I was feeling a certain way about myself, and it was based off of the information that I was hearing constantly putting in my ear, and so it stayed in my brain, okay? And it took a while for me to recover from that, all right? But as you can see, I recovered from that, all right? So I'm very happy about that. But who beat you down in life, all right? Who tore your spirit down, okay? You might have been a young child at the time, and you might have loved life, loved people, okay? Had the greatest imagination, okay? And somebody just took that away from you and just snatched it away from you, all right? And all of a sudden now, you gotta think about real things. You gotta go ahead and consider the worst. And you're a child, and you shouldn't be considering the worst. You should enjoy being a child. So think about who beat you down. Who beat you down? If you can understand what I'm saying, I need you to leave a comment, you guys. If you've ever been through anything in life, I need you to leave a comment, you guys. because we need more people to support people who have and deal with real issues. Okay? But you know, I'm gonna give you a flip side to that coin, okay, you guys? And the flip side to that coin is the fact that had I not gone through what I went through, okay, with my mother or whatnot, I wouldn't be the man that I am standing before you, okay? So it actually strengthened me. It actually gave me strength, all right? But I had to learn how to turn it into strength instead of weakness, okay? Because for a while I used it as a crutch, and it was a weakness to me, all right? So to go ahead and be where I'm at now, everything that I've been through, I was meant to go through. I was meant to endure, okay? And this is one thing about being what I would call a righteous soldier, all right? And a righteous soldier is going to use what he's gone through in life, all right, and turn it into some type of power for himself or herself, okay? That's what a righteous soldier is, all right? Always remember to keep your maker, the Most High Yah, ahead of you in everything that you do, all right? He won't lead you astray. But this is something that you gotta maintain in your mind. Continue to tell yourself the things that you want programmed within you, all right? Only speak the things about yourself that you know that you are, okay? Don't beat yourself up about stupid things. Sometimes I hear people saying, oh man, I'm stupid for this. Don't say that. Don't say that. Because as you speaketh, so are you. Or in the Bible, as it says, as a man speaketh, so is he. And so you gotta only speak power. Only speak power into your soul. Only speak power into your life. Only speak power into your spirit. Okay? So then when you walk around, you have a powerful understanding. All right? Now, like I said, everybody's story is going to be different. I've heard the most horrific stories to some of maybe not so horrific stories, but nevertheless, there's somebody's story. And that helped mold that person to who they are today. Now ask yourself, after you ask yourself who beat you down and you answer that, ask yourself, have you turned it into a strength? Have you turned that into a strength? Or is it still a weakness for you? Is it still a crutch for you? And if it is, work on it. Work on yourself. You know? Focus on putting positive messages in your mind and saying positive affirmations to yourself. Look in the mirror and tell yourself that you're great. All right? Tell yourself, I'm wonderful. I'm great. I'm a good person. Everything that you know that you are, tell yourself that. Look yourself in the mirror and do that. Okay? Because not a lot of people, and this is another thing. Not a lot of people can look themselves in the mirror. Not a lot of people can look at themselves. There's a lot of people out here who look at other people. There's a lot of people out here who look at what others do. They look at what you do. They look at what your family members do. They look at what your friends do. They look at what their co-workers do. All right? But they can't stand or bear to look at themselves. And that's a weakness. That's a true weakness. It takes a powerful person, all right? It takes a strong-minded person, a real wielded spirit to be able to look at yourself and to be able to correct the wrongs within yourself. So just you guys remember what I'm saying here, okay? If you took anything away from this video that I did here, you guys, leave a comment, okay? If you haven't subscribed already, please subscribe, all right? We're growing the channel, you guys. We are at about 60 something subscribers right now, you know, but I remember when I was at 0, all right? I remember when I was at 0. I'm only speaking truth out here. I'm not doing no pranks, no messing with people, no goofy stuff. I'm only here to promote positivity and hopefully say something that can stimulate thought. All right, you guys, peace.